What's up?
You like that other intro I got?
Yeah, that's cool.
I've spent lots of money on Fiverr lately.
Thousands and thousands. For all your brick money's going, it's just to pay for commercials.
Yep. So awesome. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I know the Super Bowl's going on, I think, still. Not sure who's winning or losing. I could care less. So
I didn't even know that was today.
I'm pretty sure it's in Florida.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Somebody in Florida playing? I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff.
I don't know who's playing, but I don't find football very interesting. But some people do, so it's all good.
It's the tights. It turns me off.
Yeah. Now, if it was like girls in bikinis playing football, hey.
Yeah, that was a good. I don't know what happened to that sport. It didn't seem to
they
last.
had it and then they got rid of it. So
yeah, that was decent. I could watch that one.
But they probably got hurt. So, anyways, episode 52 of Slingers. It's been 1 year. Hooray!
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining us, even though you could be watching football. But I'm sure you'd probably rather watch Lego. So, thank you for supporting the channel and hanging out with us. Tonight, we're going to go over how to optimize your Bricklink checkout because I spent 2 hours the other day with mine, and I found lots of issues I was unaware of because there's no way to actually like check your checkout unless you have another account or have someone else do it. So I created another account and we'll check mine out. We'll probably check yours out, James, and if we have time, we can check out a couple other people's in the chat and just see if there's any issues.
Cool.
I didn't think I had issues, but obviously I did. So
I don't think I have any issues, but evidently it's possible.
So there is definitely some settings that need to be adjusted.
Okay.
The other thing we'll talk about is I got curious about using an ultrasonic cleaner for cleaning Lego. I know it works wonderful for cleaning like carburetor parts and other things.
Yeah.
But I've watched some videos on it, so we'll talk about that later, see if anyone has did that. And then we'll come up with a list of questions for my tax guy because I'm going to the tax ban on Wednesday. So I'm sure there's questions people want to know about, which I also want to know about because I hope I did it right. And then we'll have some prizes in the end, and I'll give away one of these sweet army tanks.
Oh, you got them all put together.
Because I figured out why no one could buy them, which leads to the whole checkout issue. So that's why I haven't sold any. The other thing, on a side note, if Will Harper's in the chat, I need your address for your prizes. He's the only one who did not submit his address. Will, if you're out there, send me your address so I can send your prizes from last month. And a quick update on Brickstore. There is now a My Cost field in Brickstore. So you can put your cost in. The only catch is it will not update unless you update price or quantity. So if you download your store and then add My Cost everything and try to update it, it won't update. Now, if you download your store, increase everything by like a penny, and then update it, then it will update. And then you could just, download it and decrease it a penny. But that's one issue I've seen in the Discord. So if you're not part of our Discord, click it in the description. It's free for the subscribers. If you want to be on the VIP one and join a little extra VIP meeting every week on Wednesdays where we talk about certain things that we don't talk about here usually, hit that up. It's $5 a month. Support the channel. And we're sponsored by Brick Freedom. So I don't know what the queue is for Brick Freedom right now, but I think it's getting less, hopefully. The other thing is Comcourt is still trying to liquidate his store. So his link is in the description, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what he's at right now, but it should probably be around 10 or 15% or 20% off his store. So go check out Comcourt store on Bricklink and buy up all his deals. So unless you want to buy his whole store, make him an offer. He's located in Ohio. So if you're near Ohio or within driving distance, you can drive there, pick it up, get a deal. So Brick Room says they're at 142nd or 142 on the queue for Brick Freedom. So dang.
He's getting busy, I think.
Yeah, there was a new version of Brickstore out today. I did not use it because 2 people on the Discord said they were having issues, but they didn't say if they were having issues with the old version or the new version. So I used the new version today to upload like 300 lots, and I had no issue. But I wasn't downloading things. I was just uploading. So
Is Brick Stock still working okay?
I don't know. I don't use that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I just use Brickstore. I like how it looks. And I taught my one sorter how to use it, so she is flying through stuff now. So my Brick Slayer factory is coming along. I've got one person sorting the 20 categories, one person sorting individual categories, and one person creating files for all the individual parts and putting them in drawers. So when I get them, I just upload the prices, increase whatever's rare, put it in the wall. That's why all the drawers are missing.
I saw that you were stealing my idea for the brick sorting machine. I mean, I got like a corner on those conveyors on Bricklink. I've been buying those up for a year. I got like 600 little conveyor belts, and my system's gonna be wicked when it's done.
Well, I can't wait to see it. If it'll ever get there and I decide to use it, I don't know. I've already tried to figure out how I'm going to implement the new sorting table in the office.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take my current sorting table, because it's like 2 stacks of Sterilite drawer things, and I'm just going to make one giant stack to the ceiling. And then I'll have the sorting table, because it's one-sided, on this side then. But I don't know if these bins will stay that high. They're kind of like, the one side of the table, they're leaning a little. So,
oh, yeah?
I don't know why they're leaning. I can't figure it out. I think the floor's crooked, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't heard any more updates on the sorting tables. All right, let's see who's in the chat with us tonight. We got 27 people. Almost all our full-timers are here. Look at that. We got 50 caliber brick. Comcore, he's here. Alex, he's behind you somewhere. Brick Room is here. He's been busy in the Discord lately. 8-Bit's here. One of our new VIP members. He's been busy in the Discord too. Brick Outside the Box is here. Welcome. He's a VIP member. Alex is here. Welcome. If I miss some people, it's probably because I forgot. Jared's here. Jared's killing it with the orders. I've seen him post. Howard's here. He's going to expand his store by double the size this week. Evelyn's here behind you. Knees are overrated. David's here. Blue Mountain Bricks is here. Dang. Let's see here. A couple other people said they've been interested in ultrasonic cleaners.
I'm not sure. Have you tried it yet?
No, I don't have one, but I was thinking about buying one. I've been scrubbing with a powered toothbrush.
It's a chemical reaction, though. I don't think it's going to be a matter of scrubbing off the oxidation. It's actually chemical. It needs to be.
It's not going to. I won't be getting it to make faded white parts white. That won't work.
Oh, you just want to get dirt off of them?
To clean easier, because it's ultrasonic. It's little microscopic bubbles that scrub on the stuff when it goes through. We'll get into it. Let's see here. Great Brick Labs here. Welcome. Leaf Hunter's here from Alaska. Leaf Hunter, it was 18 below here this morning. Almost as cold as you.
Damn.
Yeah, it's freezing.
It was 80 here today. It was hot and humid.
So it's 100 degrees colder here than where you are.
I know. It's crazy.
And I had to go to Target. That sucks. So, let's see. Comcore says his parts are going fast, so he must got some good deals on. Cynthia's here. Her store's open and functioning now, so you can go buy from her. I skipped a whole bunch here. Endorphin Seeker's here. Welcome. Endorphin Seeker, if you didn't get your package from me yet, it should be arriving soon. I sent it last Monday, I think. Oh, yeah, there we go. She got the package. Awesome. Great Brick Labs resting tonight. 8-Bits is $70-$80 at the Harbor Freight for one to try out for the ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That or Amazon. David made it to page 1 for rankings. Dang.
Oh, yeah.
B&B Bricks is here. How you doing? Haven't seen you. Doug's here. Awesome. Great Brick Lab has 46 orders to pick. My God.
That'll take you a minute. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Leaf Hunter says it's 30 to 40 below last week. Wind chill advisory of 67. So up north from me, it was 48 below this morning was the coldest.
48 below? Damn.
Yeah.
That is cold.
Jared says, thank you for the shout out. Had 3 orders right after that. You're welcome, Jared. My last video vlog I put out. Oh, I got some of that Liquid Death carbonated water.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that crap just tastes like carbonated water. I'm still waiting for the regular water to come, but I'm thinking, like, it might freeze because it's so cold here. And then just get delivered by Amazon. So if I don't get it right away, like, it's going to explode or something. So, I don't know. But all right. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll give away one of these army tanks tonight, and I got to grab the poly bag, prize bag. We'll do that at like an hour and a half. Try to stay on track tonight. So, yeah, I wish it was warm here. It's freezing.
Well, come on down and visit, man. It's nice.
Yeah, my dad and stepmom are actually down in Florida somewhere right now. They got a condo for like a month. But it was cheaper than getting a hotel because it's like $2,000. You can stay for the entire month.
Yeah.
I was like, dang. Oh, Danny Jackson's here. Welcome. All right. So my orders have been slow this weekend. I don't know what happened, but first 4 or 5 days of the month, I was getting at least 5 orders a day. I hit like 27 orders by the 5th, which was awesome. And then Friday, I got 1 order, and Friday, I got, I think, 1 order. Saturday, I got 1 order. Today's Sunday, I got 2 orders. That is it. Like, I don't know what's happening, but it just, like, dropped off or something. Maybe I ran out of parts. I don't know. I haven't really uploaded any all week, so that could be something to do with it. You know, you got to upload every day to get the algorithm to, like,
I think that's a big part of it.
put you somewhere in the mix.
That's one of the goals we're looking at, is trying to get more and more parts going in faster into inventory.
Yeah, so hopefully I should be able. I'm shooting for increasing my lot count by like 5,000 lots within the next 2 months, which should double what I have. Just from uploading all the views, because of the system I have in place now, it's gonna start producing. So we'll see. I'm still parting out some small sets, and some people are probably like, why are you wasting time parting out sets when, like, used sets, when you can just put it in the plain old bulk and let everyone else sort it? Well, these used sets are kind of old, and there's not too many of them. So it's easy to just figure out which set it is. You just look up, find the most unique part on it, look up the part number, and look what sets it came in, and you can easily tell, like, oh, this is like half of this set. And then I'll just be like, oh, pull up the brick store file, and I'll just go down the file, take it apart quick, separate it by color, go down the files by each color, put how many of each I have, and then I'll just wash it quick, and then upload it to the store. Like, it's not very difficult. But I can usually part it out, like, even if there's half of it, for the same amount as if I sold it. So rather than going to look for the parts to complete it, it would take longer than just parting it out, and I'd make about the same. So that's what I've been doing. That's how I added like 300 lots today. I uploaded 2 sets. So
Cool.
And there was one that it was a rocket, but it was in pieces, and somebody used watercolor on it, and it was all different colors. And I was like, I was so close to just tossing it in my bulk. And I was like, well, you know, it is a rocket. And I found the set, and I was like, well, the set's kind of old. So I was like, you know, I'll just part it out. Sure enough, 2 of those rocket pieces were $14 a piece.
There you go.
And I was like, oh, man, I cleaned them up good, and then I put them for like 20 a piece because there's not very many for sale.
Somebody will come by and grab them too.
So if anybody is pricing stuff like the rare stuff at 6 month average, you can easily like double your price and it will sell. Even standard parts, if there's more selling in the last 6 months than are available, double the price at minimum. They will sell. Even if it's a stupid 1x2 black Technic with a hole in it, it's going to sell. Guaranteed. It will drive the price up for everyone else too. Because it's all about supply and demand. That's how business works. So. Yeah, like 8-Bit says over at Brick Slayer's Lego Sweatshop. Oh, yeah, I'm refining the process of everything to make it so I can literally just pick orders and put stuff away.
Then you got to get somebody in there to pick the orders for you too. Got better things to do than that, right?
Yeah, I've thought about that. I'd be like, here, let me play on my computer on YouTube while you pick all the orders.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to make some YouTube videos. Hold on.
I will give you $1.50 per order.
That'd be great. So you hit one of like 150 lot orders.
Yeah, but see, you could multi-order pick at the same time. So essentially, you could increase the amount you were getting them.
You're just averaging everything at that point.
It averages out to the $15 an hour.
There you go.
Special.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Great Brick Lab says Star Wars minifigs are priced way too low at 6 month average. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, they really flooded the market with a lot of the Star Wars stuff. You think that?
Oh yeah, like how many? Like, let's make a set and put 7 of the same item in there. Okay. All right, let's get into where'd the marker go? Optimizing the Bricklink checkout.
Yeah, let's hear all about this.
I've started adding chapters in the video, you guys. So if you go in the description, you can like click on what time, and it should bring you to that area or whatever. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. If you're so busy sorting, you just want to get to the nitty gritty. Hope that helps you guys. We'll see. Try both sides here. Welcome. All right. So let me see. I got 2. This might get a little confusing because I have 2. I have to log in with different accounts on Bricklink. So
don't say that too loud.
I mean, my one mind is over here, and then my second bipolar identity is over here.
Exactly. I got caught. I got in trouble. I had 2 accounts.
Really?
Oh yeah. They don't fuck around.
They should make it so it's easier, so you can like check your checkout.
Well, I didn't personally have 2 accounts. I had an account, and Alex.
Oh, you had one, and your son had one, right?
Right, and they actually saw both coming from the same IP, and then merged both of them, and I got like this wicked ass nasty warning, like do it again, and they'll just shut down your whole account.
That's okay. We only need this to work once, so.
Yeah, just be careful. They're not very friendly about it.
Let me get an incognito window here.
Incognito doesn't do anything. You know that, right?
It'll let me log into a separate one.
It doesn't. No, that doesn't do anything.
What?
No, man. Incognito just doesn't save any history on your computer of what you're doing. That's it. Yeah. You need one of those VPN things so they can't see your IP address when you're logging in.
Okay, well, we'll go through and I'll show you how mine works flawlessly. And then we'll go through and I'll show you how to adjust it.
You can hack mine apart and see what's wrong with my account.
We can do that. All right, I'll show you mine, and then we'll open yours, and then I'll show you on my screen what to do to fix it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. Oh, there's a new thing. You can now upload video files on StreamYard, no matter how long they are.
Really?
Like, yeah, that's a new thing under there.
Are they trying to be like a YouTube?
I don't know. Because once you upload the file, then there's none of that slow buffering and crap.
Right.
So And if you guys are watching this on YouTube and it's getting blurry or something, at the bottom on the right, there's a little gear. You can click on it and click the highest resolution, because sometimes when it's set on auto, it will go to like the lowest and it gets blurry. So you can literally go to like 1080p and it'll be like HD, okay?
Where's that?
It's only on if you're watching on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I'm watching it on.
Yeah, StreamYard will make a difference.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're in this awesome new account I have, right? So let's go find my store. So you can pretty much do this with any store.
Did anybody else notice that when the little drop down, like a year ago, if you're typing a part number, the image will show up on the drop down, and you used to be able to click on it and it would work, and now you just
click it, it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it's really annoying.
Okay, it's not just me then.
No, I'd click on it and then I'd be like, why isn't it going anywhere?
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore.
All right, so say you're in the store, right? Oh, look, I'm at 5,700 watts already. And let's add one of these tanks, because you know that's custom item, right? Yep. Add one of those. I think I got the Christmas tree in there. Let's add this big old set in there too. Might as well. All right, so we got some crap in our checkout. Yep. Let's go to checkout. Now it shows you your terms, which is great. And then they agree to your terms. So if something happened, well, they were shown it every time and they agreed to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I currently have anything over $100 is free shipping. So that's why shipping is coming up to $0 right here. But then it's got the good old sales tax. So we'll go skip through that. All right, so on here, I currently have available is you can pay by Stripe or you can pay by PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
So you can edit what's under where it says PayPal and Stripe. So like I put pay via PayPal. Some people like in your settings you don't know what to put there. So some people's stuff just looks really stupid. So I put pay via PayPal because I'd rather have you pay by PayPal. But if you don't have PayPal, then you can pay by Stripe, but it's just a pain because then I have to log into Stripe to get the info. But so I put under the Stripe one, if you do not have a PayPal account, then pay via Stripe. See? But you can't arrange what order they come up here, but you can put whatever you want under the little saying right here. You can put in your own words. And now if you accept more than one currency, like I accept all these, if you put a note under it, like no fee or something, it's going to list each currency individually on here. It won't have a nice little drop down like this. So it looks kind of dumb when it says no fee or says something else, if there's a fee or whatever you want to say. So I would just erase anything under the currency and just leave it, and it will pop up like this in a nice little drop down.
I've got a question here. What is the point of having multiple currencies there? Doesn't PayPal just do a conversion anyway? It's not like I got ruples sitting in my PayPal account when I go to get money.
I do.
Really?
So people, when you search on Bricklink, you can search by if they accept your currency or a different currency. So if somebody over in, let's say, Thailand wants to see, they only want to search for people that get the Thai baht, well, your store won't ever come up in their search results.
Well, what the hell are you going to do with a bunch of Thai bots?
You just transfer to your bank account. PayPal transfers it over.
That's what I'm saying. Why do they even bother putting that in there if they're going to do the transfer anyway? Why not just make it like a universal internet money? What's the difference?
I don't know, but I've got tons of sales after I changed to every currency. So
really? I don't even know. I gotta look mine up. I have no idea what the hell it's
sterling and pounds and Thai baht and yen and
that's ridiculous. sounds like a stupid computer glitch. I mean, it's just internet money at that point. It shouldn't matter what the hell currency it is.
So I don't know. I put them all on there, and I'm getting orders with them. And then now I can use the pounds to pay my Brickowl fees, and then there's no additional charge on there. Like if you just pay with U.S. PayPal, it charges you an additional 3 to 4 percent. So I got them all on there. There's like 22 different ones, I think, or something. So, but that's the whole currency thing. So if you leave under each currency blank, you'll get a nice drop down. It looks really professional.
But you can't put anything in the notes.
Yeah. I don't know why you need to put something in the notes, unless you charge like an additional fee for each one, I guess. But
okay, so I'm adding all these other money.
So if you add all these other monies on PayPal, then you have to go to Bricklink and you have to add all of them on Bricklink. But you don't add all of them because some of them that are available on Bricklink, PayPal doesn't offer.
I thought this was only in Bricklink.
No, you got to set it up through PayPal to get the money, and then you got to go on Bricklink and set up all of them also. Same with Brickowl. Same thing.
This doesn't make any sense.
I might have to do just a video on that. It's a little confusing.
I'd like to know who and why they set it up this way. I mean, what's the difference if they're sending? If you have to convert it from PayPal to dollars to get the money transferred to your bank, what's the point of letting it sit in your PayPal account as a different form of currency? Why don't they just do the conversion when you get it?
I don't know.
That doesn't.
When I send it to my bank account, it just comes straight over and converts itself.
That's weird.
Yeah, it beats me, but I don't know. I guess if the U.S. dollar ever goes under, I have lots of other currency I can use. So.
Yeah, but nobody in the U.S. is going to take any of them. Oh, we'll probably taking the Chinese yen.
Or if you buy from overseas sellers, you can just pay them in their own money back. So, all right, we'll go on to the next thing.
Okay.
All right, so we're paying through PayPal. We're going to pay U.S. dollar. Yep. So let's go to shipping. So they can click here to see the seller shipping policy, which comes up. So I have all my rates there if they have any questions or whatever. I think they're all correct. But so I offer instant checkout within the U.S., free shipping over $100. I have hold order open. So a lot of people are wondering, so what this is, it's the same as a request, but it just tells me, hey, don't send me an invoice because I'm going to be adding parts over a period of time. So each time they add, it will create a new batch and it will combine them all. So you only can do one shipping at the end. But when they click hold order open and they click place order, it reserves these parts so that if you do just a request and somebody buys the parts you request, well, then the request is automatically canceled. But the hold order open and you hit place order will actually reserve them so that if you're building a mock and it's going to take you a couple days, you won't lose out on them. Like, for instance, I had somebody, they emailed me and were like, hey, I want all these lavender pieces. If I do a request, will it reserve them? Because I still have to go through your whole store. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, just do hold order open. And they're like, it's not on there. And I was like, no, it's on there. I put it on there. And they're like, no, it's not on there. The only thing they could see is instant checkout. And I'll explain why that is shortly here. So they couldn't see the request and they couldn't see hold order open. It wasn't allowing them to use those because of one setting in Bricklink. So the hold order open here, I just tell them it'll be reserved if they click place order. And if you want to request a quote, you can request a quote. It also has the place order, but it also has a request a quote one. So I don't know. But if they request a quote, some people like send them an invoice and just wait and wait and wait. I don't. If you request a quote and I send you an invoice, I will send you an invoice every day until you pay that invoice.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just sitting there waiting for you to pay. So I'm just going to keep sending it until you pay. If you don't like it, you should request a quote. Like, obviously, you wanted to buy the parts.
Yeah, I think the longest I've ever waited on a quote to get paid, there was one guy that took a week, but he had a reason for it. But in general, aside from that one, usually anybody that sends a quote request and then I send them the invoice, it's usually within 24 hours it's paid.
No, I've had like 2 or 3 days, so I just start sending them every day.
Oh, yeah?
So.
Yeah, I haven't had anybody really just let the order sit there and hang very long. No, that hardly ever happens.
Yeah, and I'm sure people are busy, or they've seen it in their email and they forgot about it. So if you just said, who cares?
I think it sucks is all those parts get pulled out of your inventory, and if they flake out, you got to like re-upload everything, put it all back.
Yeah, it's a real pain. At least with Brickowl, you can automatically put it back. But if it's, well, no, not necessarily. Because your master is Bricklink. So yeah. If it gets taken out, you have to manually put it back in. I had that happen once. So now I charge a 10% restocking fee because it's a royal pain.
No, it's not. It's like a one-click thing to add the order back to your inventory if somebody flakes.
Yeah, but if it's on Brickowl and it gets added back on after it was removed from Bricklink because of Brick Freedom, then you have to re-add it to Bricklink manually. Or I guess you could download it and upload it again. But,
all right.
Yeah, it just took me a while. I was pissed. So. All right, so those are the 3 options I can choose from right now. These little lightning bolts here, this just shows that it's instant checkout is what the little lightning bolt is.
Mm-hmm.
The little shield is tracking, or not tracking, but insurance. And then the little crosshair thing there is tracking. So each of these this is instant checkout and tracking. Hold order open is tracking, and request a quote is tracking. Yeah, there's insurance included. But also at the bottom here, you see it's got sale. At the bottom, you can click the little tab, which says add U.S. insurance up to $1,000 for $1.60. So this is based off of the dollar amount of the parts they're buying. So it'll change. So if I was only buying $50 worth, this would be like 80 cents. And then tracking down here, it says tracking is included. A lot of people's stores, this will actually say tracking is unavailable because they don't know how to put this in correctly in their shipping settings. So you'd be surprised at how much stuff is messed up. So let's go. I'm going to show you one thing quick. Let me log out. I'll show you how I had it so nobody could buy these micro tanks because of one setting I had. Super stupid. So I'm going to remove my screen here and go adjust something. You want to check the chat, see if there's any things popping up.
Yeah, we're just talking about the fees for international conversion and stuff like that. It says it looks like if you take all the money in other currencies and then you convert it in your PayPal account, PayPal is going to take a cut from you rather than making all of them pay the fee and just pay you the money that you want for your parts. You're going to wind up getting a fee in the end from PayPal, an extra fee. I don't know how much it is, but I have to look that up.
Well, I know when you accept money from other countries, instead of the 2.9%, it's 4%.
Ooh.
Which is like, 1%. I don't know if there's another fee or not. I haven't figured that out. But all right, let me get in my account here, and I will show you something. That should be good. Hey, Steve's here. Welcome. We're just going over checkout issues with Bricklink. Can't believe we got 34 people watching. Nobody must like football. All right, so let's find these tanks I have. I think I have them under town or something. So I created these tanks as a custom listing on here. Yeah. So what we're going to do, we will find what you need to do if you create any custom items, you need to put a weight in here, or it will not allow anyone to check out. And you probably think, oh, it should manually like request an invoice then. It will not allow anyone to check out.
I think
all the parts you have.
Not only weight, but I think you actually have to add dimensions too.
So you got to have a weight, and then you got to have a package type. So like I have weight bound. So I'm going to change this, and then we'll go back and I'll show you what happens. Okay. So if you have custom items, set a weight, and then put if you want it weight bound, volume bound, or manual only. So manual only is if you have, say, if you have a box set like this ocean exploration base, and because it's big, it's going to cost more to ship. So instead of just having it based on weight, you want it manually invoiced. If you set manual, it will automatically only allow a request for an invoice. So you can put an appropriate price for the shipping a box set. So if you select manual, it will only do the invoice. So a lot of people, they'll put like request an invoice or something. Well, you can set it to manually do that. You don't have to type that every time. So that's what manual's for. But we usually use weight for anything custom. So we've changed the weight on the one tank. So we're good there. Let's go back to one more setting I want to show you. Now, I figured these all out the other day, so it took me a while to get mine to work correctly. All right, if you go to your settings and management, and where is it? I gotta figure out where the thing is. There's a setting that talks about seller protection. Maybe it's under. Oh yeah, so here's the currencies. So that currency I talked about, if you want to type something in here, this you just leave blank, and all these currencies will just come up in a drop down there.
Yeah.
And this is on the shipping page. So if you go into your Bricklink and your settings, and go to management.
Your current location is.
Oh, here it is. Never mind, I found it. So halfway down, it says seller protection. If you have this on, hold open and request will not show up to any new buyers that have under a certain, let's see here, new buyers that are users with less than 100 days of account activity or 5 positive feedbacks from different sellers. So for people that only buy once in a while, that only have 3 or 4, the only thing that will show up is the instant checkout. So if you have items that are like manually invoiced, like a set, they won't be able to buy it. So this was turned on before, and that's why that one guy couldn't see the hold open order to place a giant order, because I had this turned on. So I turned it off now, and that's how you see the instant checkout, the hold order open, and the request invoice. So I guess it protects you against new people, you know, if they request an invoice and then never pay. But it will also cause you to not get as many sales.
Yeah, I didn't have that one checked already.
Okay, yeah, mine was checked, so I turned that off.
Mm.
Use an invoice when an order cannot be placed. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so let's go back to log out, and then we'll go check out in the store again, and I'll show you what the issue is here. All right, so I still got the 4 items in my cart. I'm pretty sure one of them is that tank. Yeah, I think that's right. So let's go check out again, see what happens. I think I clicked one. Empty. All right, let's find this tank. Let's add one of these. Add one of these. And then let's go add a. I don't know. We'll find a lot of sig fig. So lots of sig figs lately.
Yes, Alex said thank you for his. He got his the other day.
Nuts. The guy even got the Empire State Building. Here, we'll put this one. We'll add this on. $30.
Gonna buy out your own store.
Yep. Might be over the dollar limit. Let's see if it causes an issue. See, now it's not allowing me to do the instant checkout. Instant checkout is not currently available for this method due to missing item information. And then on the bottom here, it says insurance is unavailable, tracking is unavailable.
The request a quote comes up automatically. Now, what's it say? Information's missing.
So right here, there's a little lightning bolt. This is the one that can't. This is the one I changed the weight on.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't know what the weight is, so it won't allow them to check out. So let's remove this and this. Let's see if it gives us another error. Oh yeah. So you could request a quote.
Mm-hmm.
But let me show you something.
I had that same problem with the little Chibi Falling Water and Guggenheim because I didn't put a weight on it, and a couple of people ordered them. Then it popped up just as a quote request because of that, and then I went and looked at it, and it showed like a bunch of question marks in the weight category in the order. And I went back and actually weighed each one and added the weights to the item. And then the last order I got for one went through automatically with the instant payment.
Mm-hmm. So I gotta check that seller protection. That will cause the error.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a new person say they see my video on YouTube, they're like, oh, hey, I want to go buy one of those. That's cool. So they set up an account on Bricklink. And you have these settings adjusted like this. They will never be able to buy.
Because you can
blocking,
get rid of people that have zero feedback or something, right?
yeah, you don't have the weight in there, and there's no way for them to check out.
But it won't come up with a quote request?
Nope. Watch.
Really?
Yeah, this is why I haven't sold any. And the hold open deal, I only had one person use that, and I'm like, God, why has only one person use that? Well, because it wouldn't come up for anybody that had a newer account.
I get lots of orders from zero feedback people.
Oh yeah, no. All right, here we go. This is where I was getting. I just got to remember to reverse all this stuff when I.
Yeah, you're gonna screw your whole store up here trying to show us. I think you got to order in 3 months. I don't know why.
Yeah, if you create a custom item, it'll come up on when people search for it. Also, I searched for my store on Google the other day. I am number one. What? Find store. Maybe I clicked on wrong.
I saw.
See, this is why it's easier to do this live, because I probably would have had to restart recording the video like 100 times by now. So. All right, so we got our one tank, right? Let's go check out. We're gonna buy this. No shipping method. You will be redirected to the cart page. All right, let's go. There you go. No shipping method available because it doesn't know the weight, and it won't allow anyone that's new to make a purchase. So every time somebody tried to buy one of these, this is what they would get. Now, even if you add a bunch of parts to here, so say we add, let's add some of these Star Wars. Sure, we're gonna make a Star Wars clone trooper tank. I don't know. Sure. Add. Now you get the warning, no shipping method again. And even though these other things, if you were only buying them, it would come up. But because of this one that doesn't have the weight, and it blocks you as a new buyer, you get nothing.
Now, do you have the request a quote turned on or off?
It's turned on.
Really?
Yeah, but you can't even request a quote. So you literally can't go past this page.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
It seems like a glitch almost. Like something's not right. It should automatically kick over to a quote request.
Yeah, now if you turn off the block new sellers, the seller protection,
Then it pops
then
up.
it would allow them to request only. But if you turn that off and you put a weight in here, then they can buy all day long.
Right. So that's the key, is basically if you're going to do any kind of custom items in your store at all, you got to make sure you put a weight on all of them.
Yep. And you'll want to turn off the seller protection. So, but yeah, that's what I want to show you guys, this area here.
Now, the seller protection, if you leave that on, all your parts have weights. So it shouldn't affect anything, right?
It would just not allow anyone to request a quote, they could only do the instant buy,
Okay.
instant checkout. So,
Hmm.
yeah, if you want to,
Luckily, I got my parts themselves set up right, but I've also got the other thing turned on too. I think the seller.
let me change these settings before I forget now, and then I'll go check out your store.
I'm not going to do all of it.
Oh, I'll show you guys one more thing: the tracking to get it correctly, and the insurance.
I think I've got mine to, because mine's included with the shipping fee, so I think I've got mine to it's automatically included with the shipping fee for all mine. I do have a thing set up. I actually went back recently and added an additional insurance fee to like at $50 increments, just like the flat rate insurance thing does. And I added like $1.50 for every $50 or whatever the math turned out to be for insurance on the $50 increments, because I realized that we were getting a couple of orders that were like $145 worth of parts, and the shipping fee when I went to check out and pay for the label was coming out higher than I thought it should, because I had the insurance. I added the insurance to the label, but I didn't add the extra insurance to the shipping fees on Bricklink. So I had to go back in and add that extra, $1.50 every time you bump up another tier in the weight or shipping amount or price, whatever it was, whatever the tier factor thing is. But we ran into that problem too, where I was paying like another $2 or $3 more per label because the insurance fees that weren't auto calculating into the shipping fee. So I had to add that. But I think I fixed that a few months ago.
All right, I got those issues fixed. Now let's go.
I need to figure out how to get the camera and the lighting in here better so it doesn't wash out everything behind me. The LEDs are just so bright. All the lights in this whole room got converted over to LEDs. Holy shit, it is just blinding.
Yeah, they get bright.
And I can't dim them, so it's either on or off. And if I turn them off, then this all just turns black.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's do instant check. Let me share this one more.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Tribe saying that they got tired of dealing with the other stuff, so they would just went to instant checkout only. That's what I've got on mine. The only time I did add the quote request, but I turn it off. Every once in a while, a customer will email me with some questions about wanting to buy a whole bunch of stuff and want to know how much it's going to cost or if they can combine shipping. So I can temporarily go turn it on for a specific customer if they need to do something and request a quote.
Yeah.
But in general, I've got it turned off. Right now, the way my store is set up is only instant checkout for domestic and international. Like I don't want to deal with emails and requests and quotes and 1,000 questions. The questions alone that come in from the store keep you busy. I really don't want to be filling out a bunch of shipping quotes when realistically the number I've got figured into the automated system is the same number I'm going to give you if you request a quote. So, it's not like it's going to be any different.
Yeah, I've had people try to request a quote to try to get cheaper.
Yeah.
So I specifically put on there, if you request a quote, the shipping will be more than it is from
I'll double the shipping fee.
So that'll get rid of them right away.
I've got a couple of people that have sent messages, and I kind of feel bad because I want to say yes, but where they want one or two little parts that'll fit in an envelope, and they want you to mail it to them for like 50 cents, and I feel bad about saying no, and it sucks as a new Bricklink person when somebody tells you no. You think, what the hell? It's only a 10-cent part. Wow, I got to pay $3 or $4 in shipping. However, after having been on Bricklink for 6 months, buying parts before we opened the store, I kind of got to the point where I personally was like, all right, I get it. Nobody wants to take a chance sending out one or two parts and it never getting there. And then the seller not having any kind of proof that it was even sent if you're just sticking it in an envelope. And I had done it in the very beginning of our store a few times for people. But I got to the point where we had one guy say he didn't get an order or something was missing in his order. I sent him the part in an envelope. And I've seen two different things happen. One where the actual parts got there with no problem, and the customer usually replies back and says, "Oh, I appreciate it. I got my extra parts. Thanks for, fixing the mistake or whatever." And then I had another guy who sent me a photograph of what he received. And it was an envelope that was literally chewed to hell by the machine. And the part was missing, and the piece of paper that we had actually taped the part to and folded it over was all ripped and hanging out of the envelope, kind of. And he took a picture of it. He was like, dude, this is how it got to me. And I'm like, you got to be kidding. So
that's why you can't put parts in there, because it goes through a thing that's super flat.
Yep. You can't put anything in there. So I told everybody, I was like, and just you could send something out without the tracking, and I just don't want to leave myself open to any chances of something not getting there, not being able to prove that I sent it, and then people leaving nasty feedback just because they're missing a 4-cent part. Yep. So I got to the point where when somebody asks me, I've got like a thing, I just copy and paste it and say, sorry, no, can't do that. We have to prove that we sent the part, that it was, in transit. If the post office loses it, that's a different story. I have proof I sent it. They have proof they didn't deliver it. That kind of thing. And
literally go to Walmart, buy a tiny set, and probably find the generic piece they want.
Yeah, right.
$5.
Yeah, or less. You get a poly bag, it's got 10 of them in it, something stupid like that. And, I feel bad saying no to people because I was in that position when I first started on Bricklink. It's like, oh, I need 2 or 3 parts. Why the hell am I paying $4 in shipping for 2 parts? This is stupid.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you can mail out a little bubble mailer with no insurance with a couple of stamps on it for less than $1, or maybe $1.50 now. I don't know what the hell the stamps are up to, but as soon as you add shipping or the tracking information to any package, it's like another $3 on top of it.
Yep.
And that's what I got to the point where it's like, for that $3, even me buying a part and paying that $3 shipping, I would like to be able to know that they sent it out or it got lost, and I can call the post office and say, hey, where's my package? Otherwise, it's just, I promise I sent it, I promise I didn't get it. I ran into that kind of stuff a long time ago. I sold a Microsoft Surface Pro computer, and the UPS guy dropped it at the door. Never got a signature. Guy said, I never got it. Went back and forth for 9 months for the insurance claim on that because they said we delivered it, and he says, well, I didn't get it, and they couldn't prove either way. So I wound up having to refund the guy's money because he complained to PayPal he didn't get the computer, and it took almost 9 months to get my money back from PayPal because they finally, or UPS, because they finally admitted that they couldn't prove that they gave it to him.
Yeah.
but I just don't want to deal with that hassle. So I just everything's going to cost you a flat rate for shipping, and if you don't want to spend $5 for shipping, buy more parts. You're going to need them.
Yep.
That's how.
Buy some figs.
Exactly. That's what I do when I go into somebody's store. Like if I go to your store or Kim's store or Concord, or I bought from most of the people in our chat list over the last year, and pretty much anytime I buy stuff, I very rarely am going to buy 1 or 2 parts from these guys. Number one, I'm going to buy a lot more than I need for that one part. And then I look through the store to see what other cool stuff I need, and I'll rack up $10, $20 in parts for $5 shipping. That's cool. I don't mind that. But
yeah. All right, let's finish this. So if you guys are wondering how to do a discount on a certain dollar amount in your shipping, like I have anything over $100, you get free shipping if it's domestic. So you just come here to discounts in your shipping tab, click on what shipping one you want to update.
mm-hmm.
So I discount 100% of the shipping when the total is over $100.
Right.
That means free shipping. So if you want to do something different, you just adjust it. But that's not why we're here. But anyways, so insurance. Remember the little box at the bottom that would pop up based on the dollar amount?
Yeah.
This is where you put this in. If you put it in here, they can click the little box and it gets added on. And I had the hardest time trying to figure out how this chart worked, because it only shows the bottom box here when you start. And then I'd add something, and then it would just show me what I added. And I was like, this makes no sense. Well, you got to start from the bottom, which is actually the top, and then you go down.
Yeah.
So like items up to $50, if you want insurance, it's 75 cents. $100, it's 80 cents. It goes up to that till you get down here to the box that you started with. So if it's above this last amount, then it's whatever.
Yeah.
And if you do by default, it will just automatically put that it's included. It will automatically charge it.
Yeah.
But if you do by request, that allows them to check the box if they want.
You shouldn't do that though. You should seriously just cover your own ass. I made it so anything over $50, the insurance is required, because even if the customer waives the insurance, they're still going to come back on you for like, hey, I didn't get my parts, I want my money back.
Yeah, probably.
But if you like on mine, anything under $50, it's there, but it's not the default. They can request the insurance if they want it. It's an option. But once you hit $50, I don't care. You're gonna pay the insurance fee because it covers everybody.
Yeah. Well,
I wouldn't leave yourself open to it, especially when you're talking that kind of money. You're talking $400. You're gonna eat $400 worth of parts.
I don't know. I'm gonna pay for insurance anyways, but if they want to add it on, hey, even better. I have it included in the shipping, so
make them add it on. If you're paying for the insurance, then make them pay for the insurance.
Yeah, you could. No one ever orders that much. The biggest I've got is like $300.
Yeah, me too. But still, I mean, you're eating what, $5-10 worth of insurance money when you write the label.
Yeah. So now with the tracking, to have the tracking at the very bottom, you actually have to come down to tracking, select what it's for. So this is for domestic is what I'm doing. So I just select all of them. When the item total price is over $0, it will automatically include tracking. Now, if you don't have this on here, it will say tracking not available on your shipping thing. So this is where you put in for tracking. So if you wanted to only allow tracking if it's over $20, you can put that in. But I'll track everything that has tracking when I ship it. So I just put $0. So that will have that box that will say tracking included or whatever at the bottom. Handling fees, if you want to do that. Anything that's $1 or less in parts gets charged extra $1 because I get charged PayPal fee.
Check it out. Something's different on yours than mine. Where yours says tracking, add tracking.
Yeah.
Mine says tracking, add tracking. Then it says for domestic. Mine says when shipping fee is over $1. Yours says when the total price is over. Mine says when the shipping fee is more than $1.
I think you can select it though when you do add tracking. Like if I added another one. Yeah, because when you click you can select if you want with additional fee, when order is insured, when item total price is over, when total weight
Oh, I got you. Okay.
fee is over.
Okay.
So I just do the weight or the dollar amount. You can do whatever you want and put $0. It's gonna work anyways.
Right.
But yeah, and then if you're on Bricklink and you don't have a base weight added in, your weights are always going to be less.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're trying to estimate shipping by weight, you're going to want to add some in there for like you put a business card or for your bubble mailer or whatever you use. I found if I add 2 ounces, it's usually pretty accurate though. Because if you're charging exact stuff, it's gonna sometimes it'll bump you into the next weight limit and you didn't charge enough shipping. But that's where you can add a base weight. Some people don't know about that. So I don't know anything about the package adjustments. I guess that's the same package padding or something, or package restrictions. I've never dealt with that. So let's see here. Let's see in the chat. Great Brick Lab says, does a shipping insurance request shows on Brick Freedom? No, it doesn't show anything with the dollar amount on Brick Freedom. 8-Bit says, I've sent out thousands of first-class package and had maybe 3 to 4 damage. It's not worth it to buy more unless it's a high-dollar item. Better chance of it getting lost, which we are liable for anyways. Yeah, as for the priority mail, remember priority mail is anything up to 70 pounds. If you package a priority mail box, it could have a 70-pound box come off the conveyor and land on it in the cart thing. So chances of your priority mail box getting damaged are way higher than a 1 pound or less first-class package. Because you figure a pound landing isn't very heavy, but a 70-pound box, yeah, that's it. Like, my dad used to collect coins, and he would buy like old pennies and then sort through them and find the rare ones, kind of like we sort through used Lego and find the rare ones.
Yeah.
Well, the cheapest way to mail like a bunch of pennies is the priority mail flat rate box.
You can pack
fill that thing up. It's like 60 pounds.
Yep.
You need like a dolly to haul it. Just think one of those could be landing on your package, smashing all your lampposts and crap in your Lego.
What's the most weight everybody on here has shipped out in one order? I think our biggest was about 5.5, 6 pounds of Lego.
The biggest order I've had is like 60 pounds.
60?
Yeah, I shipped like 25 sets to China.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
They're made in China.
I had to make a big box for it.
Damn.
It was expensive too. 8-Bit says they're put in separate bins, James. The first class and the priority mail don't go together. They have separate areas. All right, so that's my store. Hope I helped you guys out. Let's go check out James' store.
Yeah, I think mine's all set up correctly. I don't think you're gonna have any problems checking out with anything. The only weird custom stuff I've got in there are the chibi buildings. Those are the only custom items I've got listed, I think.
We'll put one in the cart. See, maybe that's why I never sold any of my bulk unsorted Lego, because probably nobody
never added part price weights to them.
I don't think so.
That's why you haven't sold one yet. You never added weights.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no one bought any of this stuff for some reason.
Oh man, you gotta go add weights to them.
All right, let's see here. I think eventually I did add weights, but I don't know. So. All right, so let's buy one of these. Sure, add that to cart. What else you got here that's cool?
Just parts. A bunch of dump figures.
Oh, a girlfriend. I need one of her. Let me get one of those.
She get the little green.
And a Goomba.
Yeah.
And a Goomba. And the Yoshi. Oh man, Yoshi's $18. Damn. Look at those Mario guys. They're expensive.
Yep.
I sold the Bowser for $36.
Nice.
It is like 100 parts though. All right, so we got your store terms there. Nice and bright red, easily seeable.
Hey, but while you're on that page and everybody's looking at it, highlight that red text there. Everybody in this whole feed should copy and paste that text off of my sales thing and put it on your own. I'm sure everybody has dealt with broke. Well, no, because a lot of you guys are all new bricks, so it doesn't matter. Anybody selling used bricks will know what I'm talking about. And Nathan, you should copy this to yours as well.
Yeah, I gotta add that on mine.
Yep, because you will ship the reddish brown parts, and even if you wrap them in bubble wrap and put them in a box and like take super careful care of them, they will break. They will crumble sometimes. And I had parts that were like mint perfect condition. Got there, kid started playing with them, and the kid broke them himself. And the father sent me a message saying, "Hey, we understand it's not your fault. Here's what happened." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." Well, I sent them some new replacements in a different color so they wouldn't break.
Yep.
But those reddish brown, the old dark brown, the dark red, all those parts are crap. I mean, they're brittle. Some of them break, and some of them break like later. Like you'll get them and you'll be using them, and everything's fine. A year or two later, they'll fall apart on you. So
yeah, that Kingdom set that I got in this last big haul, one of the brown plates in there was broken half. Luckily, I had a bunch, so I just threw a new one in. But
we had some of the Cannon carriages, the old Cannon carriages, and they were reddish brown.
Yep.
And some guy ordered them for his kid for like some custom build. The little kid, I think he was like 8 years old or something, doing a custom build. And he got them, and like he was playing with them, and like he snapped the cannon barrels on and off a few times, and one of the tabs broke off. And the kid was all devastated. And I wound up sending him some red ones because the red ones won't break. But I told the guy, I said, it doesn't matter who you buy these from. You're taking a chance that they're going to break on you just because of the product quality was an issue for a few years when Lego was producing the parts. And so I sent them the red ones, and they were like super happy, and the kids been playing with them ever since. So, but yeah, everybody should put that into your terms just to cover your ass if you're selling used parts, because some of the colors, even Rixar had a video of just like straight up blue parts.
yeah, the blue ones, that was one of the highly viewed videos with all the stuff broke, and then people were like, "Send me a blue piece," and he's like, "Okay." People wanted the broken pieces.
I haven't seen any blue ones break. His were kind of rare. I haven't seen any blue parts break yet. I'm surprised he had so many of them.
He has so much old stuff though, like.
Yeah, he does have a lot of vintage stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, any of the reddish brown, dark red, those are the ones you really got to worry about. But,
yeah, as Comcore points out, right here it says, Lego specifically says, if you at any time have a Lego element which doesn't live up to the standard you expect from us, then don't hesitate to contact customer service and we'll send you a replacement part.
I put that in there. I copied and pasted that right off their website.
So, yeah, that is good. I like your terms here. It's simple and it's neat. And if anyone has a new store, you should just copy this and paste it. A lot of people copy and paste in mine at the beginning.
I went back and revised that one a bunch of times. Little stupid things would come up, and it's like, all right, we got to add that to our terms. We got to add that to our terms. We got to add.
Yep. So, all right, let's go to the next thing.
Yeah, see if it lets you check out.
And I'll view my address. All right, so you only have PayPal, right? You don't have Stripe?
Yeah, I never bothered with the Stripe thing.
Stripe's a pain to get into. I don't know why people use it. I think they use it because it was the first one, and then PayPal was under it. So why are people using this? And then I was like, oh, it pops up first. So that's why I put, like, if you don't have a PayPal account, then use Stripe. It's the same fee, but it's just more of a pain. Like, there's more seller protection using PayPal.
Yeah, those are the currencies I just added while you were talking a little while ago. I didn't get down to list them all, but I just clicked on a few of them.
Yeah, so now you have them popping up here. So I'm
but
sure
do you have to go do that in PayPal too, or you just can do it on here and say, yeah, we'll accept these, then it'll go through?
No, because if they try to pay and they pay through PayPal and you don't accept it, it won't allow them to pay.
All right.
You got to do it in PayPal.
Okay.
It's real easy though. You go to currency and you just like add currency, add currency.
Yeah.
It will give you the little captcha, and then you fill it out, and then you do add currency, add currency. Every two, you got to fill out the little captcha thing.
They should just have a little button that says select all.
I know. All right, so we're paying with PayPal. Great. Go to the next thing. It's ship by weight with tracking. Optional insurance for orders below $50. Mandatory insurance for orders over $50. So we are over $50 by $1. So we got the extra $3 insurance added on.
Nice. It did work.
And tracking is included. Okay. So what if we click on your policy, it should see here. So you got a pretty short shipping policy there, but that works.
I gotta change that too. That's outdated.
It's such a pain to put like all the prices like I have, because then every time I adjust them, I have to go update all that.
I'm not doing it there. I don't
know why to even put all that. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's only for someone that's like brand new to Bricklink and doesn't know how to order something, and they gotta like, oh, well, what's it gonna cost me? After you've ordered 3 or 4 times, you know it's gonna cost about $3 to $5 minimum.
Yeah. So let's get rid of my girlfriend here. I'll get rid of her. Now let's update the cart. So we're under $50, and we'll see what's there. So optional insurance for $50. So now if we want, we can add it. We'll add it in there. We can take it off.
Okay, cool. It is working right then.
Yeah, it is working. And it says tracking included. So yeah, you got that. It seems pretty set up because you just have the automatic whatever. So that's cool. I could probably, yeah. I have 2 separate international tracking. I actually have 3 separate international tracking. And I have 4 separate.
Sounds like you're overcomplicating it, man.
Well, I have like to Canada because it's a cheaper rate than the rest of the world. I have to Canada with insurance, without insurance, and then I have one international with and without. And yeah, maybe if I just did the automatic like add if it's over a certain dollar amount,
yeah,
I could simplify it. But, see, there's always ways to change things.
All right.
So let's see here. Comcore says, how do you set it for buyers to have to accept terms before checking out? I didn't find it. It's automatic, Comcore.
Yeah, anytime you go to check out
a terms and conditions page, it will automatically show it.
Yep.
Is there anybody else that wants us to take a look at theirs quick while we're here? We got a little bit of time, I think. I'll look at one person's store if they want. Whoever pops up first on the chat. Maybe. It's gotta
go to space and back. Twice.
Or I just eat a bunch of nuts.
I ran out. I had cashews, but I ran out. My son didn't buy more last time he was there.
Oh, I got my vaccine last week.
Oh, yeah? How did you get sick afterwards at all?
No, not at all.
That's good, I guess. You gotta go back for the second one soon?
Yeah, so my arm was a little sore. Like, I don't know, some of the videos, they show them, like, poking it so far in, it's like, I don't know. But
hitting the bone.
It was, like, not even as, I think the flu shot was worse than this. Because when I get the flu shot, like, you know, that evening, you kind of get a little bit of a fever, and you, like, feel like crap, and you're like, oh, I feel like I got the flu, kind of. This was, like, my arm was a little sore for 2 days, and that was it. But they said the second vaccine you get, that one causes you to vomit. And they're like, that one makes you sick. So apparently this one like gets your body to like start building the antibodies. And the second one is like straight up, you get sick. So I was like, that doesn't sound fun at all.
This one's the placebo. The next one's the real shot.
All right, let's see here. Danny says that would be great. Tribal says Trigger Brick. Leaf Hunter says, look at mine. All right, I'll see if I can look at them all. Okay.
Just hit multiple tabs and then do the same thing on all three of them at the same time and just switch between tabs.
I could do that, yeah.
Did Bricklink change their logo to the Lego thing, or did you put that there?
No, they changed that the other day to little hearts for Valentine's Day. Because, instead of fixing the actual problems with Bricklink and how slow it is and not working, let's put hearts in the logo.
I don't have that little Lego logo on my screen.
What?
No. Here, look.
I guess they just loved me so much. Oh.
I guess so. Hold on. I gotta minimize this thing.
All right, let's check out Trigger Bricks here, and then we'll go to the others.
I don't have. Mine still says, you know why? Because you didn't set, you can set your icon. You haven't set your icon for the My Store one.
Huh? I got the Lego logo.
I got my little square green logo up there instead.
Oh yeah, because I'm on my other account. No, I'm on my regular account.
That's weird.
I don't know. All right, so let's go. Let's see here. He's got some blooper. We'll add a blooper. Sure, we want to buy like 10 of these. They're the coolest in the world.
At least.
All right, so we got his short terms right here. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So he copied me because I had mine say no fee because I copied someone else. So if you put something under the currency, it will show up like this.
So
and then you got
the notes.
You got to scroll down, which is kind of a pain. Whereas if you remove where it says no fee, it will just put it in a nice drop down then. So that's what I was talking about before. He only accepts PayPal. So that's good. Let's go to the next thing. So apparently, yeah, here we go. This is a good example right here. So it says tracking is unavailable. It says insurance is unavailable. And it says request invoice. Instant checkout is not currently available for this method due to missing item information. So, Jason, one of your items is missing the weight. Oh.
Little figures.
Blooper right here is missing the weight. So you're going to want to go add a weight in for him.
And any others you've got that came out of those kinds of kits, because we've got...
It might be because it was a brand new set when you uploaded it, maybe. And they weren't uploaded at that time, possibly. I'm pretty sure there is a way to search for missing weights in your inventory, though.
Yeah, there is. There's a way to do some kind of a search for missing information.
Yeah. So, Jason, if you were able to add a weight in there quick and set by weight, we can come back and check it out and see what it says then. All right, let's go check another one, and then we'll come back to that. Leaf Hunter. I think it's 2 things. Oh, guess I got to click the corner. Danny, we'll get yours on Wednesday at the VIP meeting, okay? Because we'll probably check everybody's there. Come on, Bricklink, you can do it. All right, let's add we'll add one of these. Oh, he's got some too. We're on a plant. Yeah. See if that messes anything up. How about Koopa Troopa? All right, let's go check out. Jason, the add weight. I think you have to go to settings. Hold on, you might have to turn some on. Hold on, let me check this way.
No, he means there's no weight for that particular item in Bricklink. He needs to actually weigh it himself.
I think you just make up a weight. Put like 15 grams.
Yeah, you can put in 15, 20 grams.
I think he doesn't have the weight window because you have to turn on a setting to add your own weights.
I weighed I wanted to weigh in the stupid little kits to see what they weighed. They added it in.
We'll look in a second. Hold on. All right, so I got this. PayPal, US dollar. So if you want, hit priority mail. So if you want priority mail, large flat rate box. Why is it not showing what shipping is? Do you only accept invoice? You don't have instant checkout? Because this says appear to be decided. So he's got large flat rate box, medium flat rate box, small flat rate box. Actually, I don't ship anything in any of those boxes because they're expensive. First class package is currently unavailable due to missing item information, so there must be the weights also. Insurance is unavailable, tracking is unavailable. Let's go back to my cart. See, so his Green Lantern does not have the weight. So the Mario ones were good, but the Green Lantern wasn't. Isn't that a pain, huh? See, everybody got to check their stuff. This is tricky. I wonder if there's a way we can check it without actually having to do this. David says, if you have a flat shipping fee, would any of this matter?
Yes. It'll still come up and it'll still cause errors in the system because the weight's not there.
All right, let's go to settings here. So there is a setting to add your own weight. So it should be somewhere under management, I think. This is a good topic for this today, huh? All right, so there should be weight.
Check this, Nathan.
Huh. Oh, there you go. No weight in cat out. Yeah, I knew there was one there. So to add your weight, yeah, so if you want to look for all your items that don't have a weight, click where James said to. And if you want to add your own,
go into your inventory over here. It'll search your inventory for anything that's missing the weight. Or
if you do missing my own weight, it's going to pull up everything in your inventory. So don't click that one. Click on no weight in catalog.
Right. So it'll just pull up the parts you have in your inventory that don't have weights in the catalog. So then you can go through quick and add them all.
Hey, Will, send me your address. I need to mail your package. All right. So here's mine. Well, you're going to want to watch from the beginning or you'll be totally lost if you sell in Bricklink. So I'm in Bricklink settings under management. Scroll halfway down, just under where we were at for the seller protection was up here. A little further down, store inventory options. Enable my weight and package info on each item for sale. That allows you to put in your own weight. I haven't actually put in any dimensions, I don't think. I just put in weight because all my shipping is by weight, and I haven't had any issues with the dimension part. But click that, and then it will allow you to add your own weight. You'll have that weight window that I showed. So Jason, you would have to add the weight that way. So click activate the weights, go to your parts. I wonder if I have any parts. We should look at that. I'm gonna have to blur some out of here. Jeez. Come on, Bricklink. You can do it. Go to inventory. All right, no weight in catalog. Go. Oh, I got 7.
Better start filling in the blanks.
Oh yeah, I put a weight in for him already. I already got weights in all these. Ooh, sticker sheet? Yeah. Yeah, so I put all the weights in. So I found this one other time. So you just add the weight down here where it says weight. And then package type, do weight bound.
There was another one. Go back to your regular inventory because people may not know how to get to those numbers. Go back to your regular inventory page.
Okay.
And then just go to any one item in your inventory.
Just a random item?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
Let's go to Harry Pothead here.
Now in here it'll show the items. So yours is showing up different than mine does. Mine doesn't show all that crap off to the right hand bottom. You have to click up there next to description where it says show more or whatever, or edit more. Go to description. Yeah, you gotta click there for the weights to show up on mine.
Well, then that shows me all this crap.
Yeah, well mine doesn't show the regular page.
I bet there's a setting somewhere that I probably turned on that has it show this on each one.
Probably.
But
Either way, you can get to it either way, I guess.
just make sure you check your stores. And all right, Tribe Outside said he fixed that. So we'll go try it again. 20. All right, now we'll go back to checkout. Because it saves our stuff in here. See the checkout. All right, so he has instant checkout with tracking. You want to add insurance, that's $3. So that works. So yeah, you just don't have any summary under your shipping to talk about it at all. It is there, so it's working now. So fixing that weight did fix the issue. Now we can make a purchase. So good deal. That's how you fix all your weights that are issues. Oh, let's see here. Jason, if you delete that no fee thing under each of your currencies, that'll just give you the the little, whatchamacallit, drop down also. All right, Leaf Hunter fixed his all here. And then we got to move on. We got stuff to talk about. I hope I'll help you out looking for issues at your store and check out the stuff today. So. Hit me up in the future if you ever want me to come check out your checkout thing and see what the deal is. Figure it out. Because if I tried to buy some from a store and I got that error I was getting, I'd probably just go to a different store rather than contact them and be like, hey, why doesn't this work?
Yeah.
So, because I had a new buyer from the United Kingdom tried to buy some parts, and they kept getting the thing that said, like, that error. And they actually called me on the phone. They're like, I'll call your office. And I was like, I don't think this person knows, like, this is out of my basement. So, they called. I tried to walk them through it, and I couldn't get them. So I just said, hey, you know what? Pay me straight up through PayPal. I'll send you an invoice. And they said, okay. And then I paid them. And I was like, well, I don't know what we're going to do about that 20% tax I collected for UK because it was through Brickout. Well, I just made 20% more now.
I had a guy that placed the order not too long ago, maybe a couple of months ago, and I don't remember what happened. I don't know if it was, I think it was like one of those things where, remember, the mail was like really slow for a couple of weeks there.
Yep.
And his thing was like sitting in limbo. The tracking information hadn't updated or anything, and he sent kind of a, not a nasty message, but like not a very friendly message, like, hey, where's my stuff? You know, it's like, dude, I don't know. Check the tracking number. So I sent him a reply back. I said, well, here's the tracking information. It says your package and so. And then he sent back a message, like, kind of getting nasty, being like, well, you know, I expect better service than this, da-da-da. And I'm like, from what? The post office? Dude, I'm not a shipping company. I'm not delivering your package. And in the end, he actually kind of apologized. He was under the assumption that Bricklink was like Amazon, where like Amazon was sitting on all this stuff from other people, and Bricklink
people don't realize like individual sellers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. He didn't realize it was like a person that he's dealing with. And like, no, dude, I shipped your stuff yesterday, and it's somewhere between here and wherever you are. I don't know. Call the post office. Here's all the tracking information I can give you. But yeah.
All right, so Leaf Hunter, your instant checkout is working now. Tells me shipping is 423. And your priority mailboxes are working also. But your medium flat rate and the small flat rate are the same price. $14.35. I mean, it's easy for boxes because then you just get it for free, but you can mail it for cheaper if you use just bigger bubble mailers or other boxes. Or even padded bubble mailers from USPS. You could drop that down to like $9. Insurance unavailable, it says still. And tracking, it also says unavailable. So you're going to want to add the tracking one for sure on any item over $0 on your instant one. Now, as for insurance, if you're using just PayPal, you get free insurance up to $50, which you could add for the priority mailboxes. If you're using Pirate Ship, they allow you $100 for priority mail. So those may be things you want to add in later. But okay, yeah, you know about it. So. Jason went to sleep because his arm hurts. Secret Squirrel just really received a package that was mailed on 11/30.
Wow.
Well, Secret Squirrel, if you didn't have your secret APO box, you probably would get it sooner.
I had like 2 or 3 packages that showed they were in the Miami they went to the Miami distribution point, and then just stopped for like 3 weeks. There was nothing. And one guy was calling the post office, and he said he was looking for it. And then he sent me an email like later on that day. He's like, "Dude, it showed up." I'm like, "Really?" Like,
Yeah,
no tracking
I just
information.
picture it going on the little carousel when you get your luggage from the airport.
Yeah, right.
Picture it going around there for years, like days. And then one day finally it like finds the little gate and it just like boop, pops off and goes on its way.
Probably.
All right, so let's roll into the next topic because we spent a whole bunch of time on that, but I hope I helped you guys out. Let me know if you have any other issues. I'm always here to help you guys. I'm going to write this down. Ultrasonic cleaner for cleaning Lego. Has anybody... hold on. Leaf Hunter says, does Pirate Ship have an issue shipping to an APO? Nope. I've had no issue shipping to APOs. I ship to quite often, actually. Yeah, PayPal doesn't like APOs for some reason. It's weird. So has anybody used an actual ultrasonic cleaner? If you don't know what it is, it's just a little... It's like a little, usually metal or plastic thing. You put some sort of cleaner in it. You can just put water and soap. A lot of people put Simple Green. And it sends like ultrasonic sound waves. So if you record a video, it makes all kinds of, you can hear the ultrasonic waves. It's really annoying. But it sends these waves through, which creates like micro bubbles. And the micro bubbles actually like scrub the dirt off of the parts. So like if you're cleaning small engine like carburetors and stuff, it literally will get all the little tiny crevices and stuff and will get in there and scrub it. Like better than scrubbing with a brush.
I used to have one because we, when I was younger, when I took architectural drafting and stuff, we had all these really high-end technical pens that we had to use. Yep. And they had a little tiny micro hair plunger down inside that made them work, and the only way to clean them was an ultrasonic cleaner. And the way it works is it actually moves the water molecules. It's got nothing to do with the air. It vibrates the water molecules to let them kind of creep their way into little crevices and break down like dry or crusty dirt or whatever. It goes in there, and the water itself kind of eats away at it. But they work pretty good for cleaning stuff. I don't think it's going to do anything for Legos.
I don't know. I watched one video online, and they put a really dirty piece in, and the stuff just literally like came off of it.
Was it just dirt, like from outside?
Yeah, some sort of dirt, dust, buildup, junk. Like, it's not gonna work if you're trying to do like massive like amounts.
Oh yeah, you can do like a little handful
or whatever. But if you're doing like minifig parts, or like when I get a set that's all dirty and I'm only gonna wash that set right now, I part it out in a little tote or a little shoebox, put some soap and water, let it sit, scrub it and stuff. Yeah. This would be for that. If you're doing like one small set or something or like that, put it in there. Takes a minute, and like it will do equivalent of like sitting in a bath for like half hour. But it's not going to do like 300 pounds. No. The bathtub is for that.
Washing machine.
Yeah. But then if you also clean carburetors on the side, like for your snowblower and stuff, hey, get one then.
Throw some brake degreaser in there with it.
Yeah, because like I've cleaned carburetors, and now you can pretty much buy one for $20 off Amazon, and it's better than cleaning it, fixing it. But I don't know. I've always looked for a reason to buy one. But you'd also have to get one that has a little basket thing that's small enough so like all the 1x1s don't fall through it.
You just put fabric in there. If you put a piece of fabric down first, then throw all your parts there, it'll still work.
Oh, I suppose that too. Yeah, get like a little fabric bag or something.
Yeah, a little mesh bag or something like that will work fine.
Yeah, so they got one of them. So they show like other parts you can clean here. This is Harbor Freight, $85. Amazon's got a whole bunch of them, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm curious if anyone's tried one.
They're really good for like jewelry and stuff because it can get all the dirt and stuff out of the little tiny cracks and crevices down under stones and stuff. You can get like under the stone and clean out the junk under it.
Yeah,
that's what they usually use them for, is jewelry. Like if you got like a herringbone necklace, you know how the stuff will get locked down in between the links.
Yeah.
It works all that junk out really well. You can try it on bricks. I mean, I could see it probably maybe like getting some dirt out from around like the letters in Lego.
Mm-hmm.
You know, possibly. But
the brick room, I know you got to go. I'm going to give away one of these tanks in a little bit.
Pew, 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 pew.
We're also going to give away a poly bag. So we'll do like a $1. If you want to throw $1 into the, whatchamacallit, super chat, I'll get you in the tank for later if you're not here. All right, but that's Harbor Freight. Let's see if Amazon has any. The only thing from Amazon is like, well, I've sold on Amazon, and really how you make all the money on Amazon is if you buy crap from China and have it shipped over and sent to Amazon directly.
So you basically get the Harbor Freight one over on Amazon.
Probably. Like Amazon, they tried to shut down my account because they were like, "You're a business," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm a person." Because then they try to charge you $40 a month. So, let's see here. Although I do have a business account, so maybe that's how they figured it out. Let's see. What were we looking for?
Set up a separate account for trying to sell stuff.
Yeah, I had to set up a separate one, and then I set up a business one. I upgraded to business because I got the tax, whatever, no taxes or whatever.
Right.
And then there's no limits also. All right, so they have. See, theirs is like half the price. The other one. Here's one you can clean your dentures.
There you go.
Because they have a good picture. Come on, Amazon, speed up. You can do it.
Anybody, hey, when you added all these other countries' money to your list, can you add like a fee for accepting the money? So that way they're still paying the transfer fee?
Probably. I'm just trying to get as many sales as possible.
I'm trying to make money.
Brick Room, I'll put you in for the tank. For the poly bag, you'll have to be here to play a game to win that one. But he'll put you in for the tank. This is like a high quality one. They're like aluminum.
Big ass commercial versions.
I mean, they also work good for cleaning gun parts if you have lots of guns to clean.
I need a little bit bigger one than that for my guns.
Or if there's a zombie apocalypse or something, you want to be prepared. Well, they got so many different ones, I don't even know what you choose. Like, this is $200, this is $80. And then you got the $40 one. Put your glasses in.
I'd be serious, dude. Save your money and just throw the parts in a pillowcase and throw them in your washing machine.
Oh, yeah, I've washed them in the washing machine. It works.
This thing's not going to do any better.
Yeah. Right now, what I've found is easy is I just put them in the bathtub.
Yeah. I don't want to deal with scummy water afterwards.
Some Dawn dish soap, put them in the bathtub with some hot water, and then I stir it around, and then, let it sit for a while, stir it again, get rid of all that dirt. And then you got to put some in front of the drain, though, because this part's like to go down the drain. I lost some 2x4s and 2x2s and stuff. I wasn't smart enough to put the strainer in there first.
Pillowcase, man. Telling you.
All right. The brick room's going to be here for 20 more minutes. Well, we'll be done with the prizes by that time. Okay. Okay, everyone says game time. All right, so if you want to get in for a chance to win this little army tank,
Custom built by Nathan.
custom built, you can't even get a bar that length. Custom made with the scissors. So
What's the Lego part number on that one?
I don't know.
There isn't one.
8-Bit says you can get in the bath with them and sell the bricks as special edition, like the streamer chick that sold bath water.
Dude, we should get some video of that.
Bath water? What? I actually thought about getting in there with them and like taking a picture and having it as a thumbnail, and I'd be like sprawled out, covered in Lego.
Get a bunch of candles and rose petals and stuff around you.
Yeah, that would definitely be some clickbait right there.
Yeah, it would.
All right, donate $1 to the super chat if you want to get in for the tank. While we're waiting for people to do that, I will get the poly bag thing.
No, I didn't hear about a chick selling her bath water. That's funky. Oh. That's not exactly enticing.
Oh, I got in more prizes I forgot I bought the other day.
What you got? What you got? Kilo dots?
All right, if you donate $1 in the super chat, one person will win the tank, and the second winner will get a flask.
A flask.
Yeah. Let me pull the clearance tag off. Hold on.
Pay a dime for them.
I've been waiting for these to drop in price for a while so I could buy a bunch and give them away for all my alcoholics out there. Here, this one has a mountain on it. See? You've been to Walmart. You've probably seen these. But the flask, you get a little funnel. Yeah. So, one person wins the tank, and then the second person wins the flask. If you donate, it's $1 per entry. So if you're like Doug and you want to win twice, put $2 in there for your chance. And then for the poly bag, we'll just draw one out of there when it's poly bag time. Okay. Will Harper says, "Gamer girl bathwater." Hey, some people are stupid out there, you guys. My kids watch those gamers on YouTube. And you know how they get so many subscribers? Because they're on freaking the kids only one. And like there's no comments or anything, but the kids can subscribe. So they get like millions of subscribers. And it's like super annoying. Because all they do is just talk about what they're doing in the game. It's like, shut up and play.
Shut up, dumbass.
Yep. Secret Squirrel says, "Flasks are for amateurs." Hey, I sold an alien brain on eBay one time. I made it out of Spando foam. It looked legit too. I spray painted it gold because you know Spando foam gets all those like weird lines and stuff.
Yeah.
And I made a big pile of it. That was after I sold myself on eBay. So.
Sold yourself on eBay?
Yeah. Made national news.
That was you?
Yep.
Fucking weirdo. Didn't you get in trouble from PayPal or for eBay for that one?
Yeah, they deleted it a couple times. Technicalities.
Didn't have good enough pictures. There wasn't.
Somebody just wanted it to be like some super fat chick, and then I'd have to show up and like hang out with her. But like people were desperate. They were like planning out how I could take a train to get to their house keep it cheap. I was like, whatever.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, I used to be on like the first 10 pages of Google when you search my name, but it's gone now, I think. All right, so we only got Doug in the drawing. I think he might win. Brick Room, did you want to get in on that? Let me see if anyone did it through PayPal. Oh man, you got 3 orders with 245 lots and 1,400 pieces. Man, that's gonna take you a while, dude. I hate orders that big, but then I'm like, well, you know, more money the merrier, I guess. Oh, look, while I was complaining about orders, I got like 3 of them. That's weird. Sean here tonight? Never heard from him. Brick Room says, nah, I just want the holiday. You cheapo. All right. Going once, going twice. I think Doug's going to win.
50-50.
All right, Doug. Your lucky day. Did I even show the wheel?
No, he didn't. Should add it.
I'll bet $100 on who's going to win.
I think Doug's going to lose.
I think one Doug might win, but one Doug might lose.
There's going to be at least one loser here.
We're going to have to get rid of the wheel if you're this is how it's going to go. All right,
add him a few more times.
Oh my God, Doug won! Holy crap! We better remove him. He can't win both times. Let's remove that Doug.
You know the funny
Who's gonna win again?
Yeah, right. The funny thing is, you sent me his address to mail the chibi thing to him.
Yeah.
He lives in the same town as my uncle in New York.
Oh my God, Doug won again! Holy crap! All right, Doug, you're the lucky winner tonight. All right, guys, no big giveaways next week. Y'all are lame. All right, we'll do a poly bag.
You know, we're giving away next week, right?
What are we
Pocket
doing?
full of fucks.
What?
Pocket full of fucks. That's all you get.
I'm gonna give you guys a sock with a rock in it.
That costs too much to ship.
All right, so let's see what poly bag. There's so many in this thing, it ain't even funny anymore. Oh, this is a good one right here. Star Wars one.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. 30386. Let's see. Should we? Oh, I got one for you. Name or find me the part number for a part, because I couldn't find it today.
What is it?
Let me find the picture of it. So this part comes in pieces, okay? But it goes together, and I think it's one part number. Post it on Discord. I'm going to put it right here on the screen. Will, you're gonna have to do some Google investigation. Maybe someday I'll take out the newspaper clippings. What? I hate it when it goes on other. I have so many screens now. I like lose it on the other screens. All right, here we go. So I need the part number of this entire part. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's one part number. Ready? Everybody ready? Let's show it. Let me try to make it big. I know the suspense is killing me. You're like, oh my god. There it is. So the two little pieces go in the end on each side, and this goes on top. So these two, can you see my mouse? The two little ones go on the edges, and the studs go on top, and these like spin in there. Really, dog? Let me see here. Doug put a number in already.
Excuse me, you did not put that in the form of a question. Fail.
Hey, Riker Farts. How you doing? No, we have 30 people, and Doug's the only one that guessed.
You made it up.
Yeah, that's not working. You mean I got one that stumps you guys? It was just that, I guess. I don't know what it goes on. It was in a bulk lot.
I know what it is. I just don't know the part number.
792C03P3. Oh, I think you might have got it. The little picture came up. Of course, it didn't search for it when I clicked on it.
Yep. It's a torso piece.
Torso?
Yeah.
Is that like the big weird people things?
Yeah, the really old school figures.
I would say, yeah. I think Danny Jackson there is the winner. Let me show Bricklink here. Get rid of that one. Add another one.
Bingo, bingo.
Yeah, so Danny Jackson, I'm going to call him the winner. He posted it first on my chat deal.
You get like $2 or $3 for it.
Nice. I don't think I'd stick to that. Let's see.
Do the same part number without the extension.
Is it the same with or without the sticker?
Yeah, get rid of the PBO one and search it. Came in a lot of different colors too.
Well, I do have some of those old people ones.
Yeah, it's all the original Lego colors.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Price guide.
Oh, I love the heads. The heads are terrible.
Right, 16 cents. That's not very much. They said this was worth lots of money.
You need them all with the sticker, I guess.
Dang. Came in 61 sets.
Kind of worthless, actually, when it comes to
Piece of junk.
ones without the stickers. Gray one's 15 cents.
Let's see. I think I have actually. I have this set right here. That's in the bulk lot, that one. Because I have the instructions, but I didn't feel like putting them together because they look stupid.
The blue one, nobody's bought a blue one. If you got a black one, it's like $1.50 average. Nobody's bought gray, red, white. The only one that's actually sold are the black ones. That's new. I'm sorry. Used is like 5 or 10 cents. Ooh, if you had a new one, you could get top bucks at like $15 a piece for a used one, or a brand new one. I mean. Ooh, shit! The blue one's $32 for a new one. Damn. Need to find some new in-box pieces.
The brick room says, "Do another one. You have plenty of poly bags." He really wants to win. Well, see, now I got to pay shipping on 3 items. We will wait till next time. There's not many participation tonight.
Yeah, I got $2 donations and $10 in shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
This ain't working out right. So something's not right here.
All right, what are we at? 10:30? We're over 2 hours, aren't we? Dang. All right, so Danny Jackson was the winner of that. Maybe he'll come buy it for my stuff there, go boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Yeah. All right, let me put this in here. Winners.
Hey, Doug, how cold is it up there in your town today?
All right, here's the winners for tonight. At the end of February, I'll have you guys send me your info. So just hang out till the end of February, and I'll send it all. As always, look at this nice view I got here. Thank you all for joining us tonight on Brick Slingers episode 52. we'll be back next Sunday. I might be on another live stream in the middle of the week. I'm not sure yet. I don't plan that far out. But for sure next Sunday. I don't think I have anything going on. So.
Not watching football next weekend?
No. So thank you all for joining us and supporting the channel. Come back with all your luck because you lost all your betting on football tonight, probably. Tell a friend to come join the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, hope you all had a great day.
Take it easy, guys. See you next week.